Hey everybody, just decided to give this a whirl and a twirl and come on. Haven't really been on for a while. Um, you know, due to this whole thing, we've had some personal tragedies in my family, and it just didn't feel right to go live. And I think my toaster's not working. So yeah, so that's where I've been. Oh. So, yeah, I haven't been around because, unfortunately this has taken a personal toll on my family and friends too. Unfortunately, there's a lot of folks out there who are saying that this is a hoax and it's not real, and it's not it isn't. I can personally come out here and say it isn't a hoax. It's very real, and it's really very much affected my family. My kids lost their grandpa 2 weeks ago to the virus, and their grandmother was sick with it as well, and it's just a real deal, guys. There's no fakeness to this. Um, it's terrible. It's sad. Um, I don't know what else to say about it, but is deeply hurtful and offensive when someone says that this virus is fake or hoax, or it's this and that. Because it's not. It's not fake. It's not a hoax. I mean, I've lost one person myself. Uh, my friend's dad passed from it. My friend's mom passed from it. My friend who's in jail got it really bad because one person came in and brought it and infected a whole lot of people. And that's what I'm going to get at, is that social distancing really is very important here. You can believe it, not want to do it, whatever. That's your problem, your rhyme or reason. But my friend is, hey, painkiller, morning. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I figured I'd just come on. Just simply because, I'm still a little hurt and offended by some things that were said to me the other day. No, I'm not going to say who said it. They'll see this, probably give me a thumbs down, and that's okay. But, this whole thing is not a hoax. This is, I just don't understand how anyone could say that. And what's interesting? I just read an article yesterday that the person who started the protests in South Carolina, guess what? They got corona. Isn't that terrible? That person sat there and said it was a hoax, and then what? I guess it ain't a hoax anymore. Sorry for you. If you're gonna go around saying things like that, you should have something stitched in your underwear saying that you're gonna refuse treatment, because it's not right to the people who get it just because they're busy working, or their family members working, or just going through life without being a. Yeah, it is. No, it definitely is. Karma's a bitch. And this is not a bipartisan issue. It's really just common sense. I mean, it's not like Trumpy Bear sat there and said, "Oh, this is a hoax." He just, he's not saying it's a hoax, although he's Trump, and I don't like talking about that guy. I don't like talking about any politicians, to be honest. But he never said it was a hoax. So, you know, if he's not acknowledging it as a hoax, and y'all are huge fans of this guy, then maybe you should listen to him. Well, I mean, I've listened to him, but I'm not gonna go there. The social distancing thing, that's you got to really do it, because some kid decided to open a whole packet of cheese and let it rot. Yay, go kids! See, well, I got that going for me. So it really is a right. No, it's not a political thing. I mean, however, I did read somewhere that they're looking to get China to pay for this. I mean, I'm all for that if you can do it. If you can get them to pay, I mean, sure. Oops. My phone's let me know my battery wants to die. But I'm just going to make a fat bagel while we're sitting here. As I burn down the house. This is real deal. And yeah. Well, I don't think this is I don't think this was an accident. Oh no, I don't think this was an accident at all. I do think that they're going to have to pay for their mistakes, though, because this was no accident, you know. And, but it's not a hoax. It may not be an accident, but it may not be a hoax. It's definitely not a hoax. No. And this is my word from me, in regards to, you know, in regards to the idea that, that it's a hoax and, the whole social distancing thing is ridiculous. I'm going to tell y'all something. My friend, now he asked me kindly not to talk about his case on YouTube anymore, but this story I can share because he wants Governor Cuomo to know. He wants him to know, and he wants justice. Good morning, Lydia. He wants justice because, oh boy, oh, that can't be good. My friend, he wants justice because of what happened to him. Listen, I know somebody's out there going to say, well, don't commit a crime and you won't have to deal with this. Well, that's not how life works either. You do the crime, you do the time. And, your time is to spend time out in jail. Not get corona and die because somebody brought it to you and, forced it onto you. That's not, my friend was not charged with a death sentence. He was charged with manslaughter. And manslaughter just basically means an accident. Manslaughter is an accident, which means it was an act of a crime with no malice. And regardless of the fact he didn't do that, but you know what I'm saying? So it's an accident. So my friend is doing time in Wendy Correctional Facility, which is in Fishkill, New York. And he had come down with the corona because they had put a high-profile inmate in there. And yes, I could say who it is. They put Harvey Weinstein in there. And he was transferred from another prison to that one. So Harvey Weinstein brought the corona in and caused a lot of men to get sick. I don't remember if I'd heard if anybody died, but it was, my friend said this virus that he got was something like he's never even experienced before. He actually had a corrections officer tell him, "Oh, good luck, hope you don't die." So, that's just terrible. But again, these are still human beings in there. They're doing the time for their crimes. And, getting corona really isn't on their sentence. He wasn't charged with, he wasn't, sentenced to a death sentence. So, this is why social distancing is that important. Yeah, well, I don't know much about the vaccine. I don't think, you know what, I wouldn't, I don't know what to say about that, but, I mean, I personally would be wary of a vaccine myself because they're going to rush to make it, and, I don't know. I mean, I had Lyme disease as a kid, and then they created a vaccine for that ended up getting pulled off the market because it was found it didn't last long term. So, I don't know. I don't know about the whole vaccine part. I mean, I can't even, the sad part is that this probably was created in a lab somewhere. And, I don't know who creates things in a lab and doesn't create a vaccine, though. That seems kind of stupid, if you ask me. But in that case, it goes to show that maybe it was created for a reason. We don't know. I don't know if we'll ever really know. I mean, the thing is, it's gonna cost. Isn't it gonna cost us millions to get this whole thing heard in a court? I don't know. I guess if they're gonna give the millions back for the damages, I guess there's that. I don't know. I don't. I believe I'm okay with talking about the conspiracies of this whole thing. I'm not okay with saying it's a hoax, though. Yeah. Yeah, check that. Wasn't there a meme about that too? They said, "Oh, China won World War III without even lifting a weapon, pressing a button or whatever." Oh boy. You know what's sad though? Whatever they did over there, it is what it is over there. What I find sad is the people that are here in this country are getting blamed and attacked. You can't get Chinese food here in New York. It's all closed. There's no more Chinese food. We couldn't get anything. We couldn't get to the store for Easter. We couldn't go visit family for Easter, and I had planned on getting Chinese food for Easter, but no, we can't do that because they were all closed. I guess they're that afraid. I guess these people are that afraid that they're gonna get hurt in all this. It's not the people, that's the government, I have no hate or anything. I guess so. Although I just read the first dog in America to get corona is a pug named Walter. That's a little scary to tell you the truth, though, because pugs don't. Their breathing is already compromised due to their face. What would I do if Frankie got it? Oh, then I would lose my poo over that, because that would be ridiculous. But she doesn't go anywhere, so I think we're okay in that sense. Good Lord. So yeah, I can't even believe that we're at this point. It's just really scary. And although I have to say that Blue Angels thing yesterday was pretty cool. If you're on the East Coast and got to see that, that was pretty awesome. I know that there were some folks in my area who complained about it. Yeah, I'm not kidding. People complained because the money could have been spent on PPE and things like that instead, but that was the military. The military has nothing to do with that, I mean, I thought that was pretty. I thought that was pretty cool, Well, they had announced that they were going to do that all week. It just wasn't. They just weren't sure when, because originally they said it was going to be. Whoops. They originally said it was going to be over the weekend, and then it wasn't over the weekend, and then I don't know, but yeah, people complained because they thought the money should be spent elsewhere. I mean, I thought it was nice. I mean, it was very quick. I mean, you could hear it. The only thing is, you could hear it coming, but you didn't see it coming until it did. So, no video or photo from me. Sorry, guys. I really haven't been on YouTube much anyways, just simply because I've been dealing with this personally. Oh. These are not real bagels, just so you know. These are lenders. But it's very hurtful and sad to see or hear anyone call this a hoax. Because it really isn't. This thing has been affecting my life left and right. I have to be honest, at the very beginning, I even said, I'm going to live my life to the fullest. I don't really care. And then when I saw the hysteria come along, then I knew it was bad. And again, it's not a political thing. It's not a side thing. People of all sides here came together and realized we got a problem coming. I think both sides are in agreement that the schools should stay closed. Ow. That's the other thing that's up in the air is that there is a chance that kids may go back to school before the school year ends. I hope that's not it. I wouldn't send my kids, to tell you the truth. But I mean, that's terrible. Why would anyone think about that? Well, Jersey says they're considering it. I'm wondering why they are. I thought they were closed for the year. They originally said they were closed for the year. Now they're reconsidering. I mean, they end school the beginning of June, I think. Well, New York, our last day of school is June 24th. So, I mean, at that rate, it doesn't even make sense. I mean, May, the month of May, when the kids go back to school, that's usually like a review month. And then June would be the finals month. The New York State testing has been canceled. So there's literally no reason to go back. Good morning, Justin. Well, I mean, the thing is, they put in all this effort to send iPads and Chromebooks home for the kids to do their work. I mean, may as well just let them finish it out that way. I don't know what's going to happen with Jacob's summer school. I think they said that the school really would prefer to close for the year, for the summer too. I mean, it would really suck for Jacob because he's special needs. And there are services there at the school that they can give him in person, that giving at home would be difficult. But considering how we've been affected with Corona personally, losing a family member, a friend of mine lost a family member, another friend of mine lost a family member, I think we'll just have to work with Jacob some way, somehow, in another way. That's the other reason I haven't been live, is because my kids are not going with their dad. And yeah, I used to go live all the time with my kids home. Then I got doxxed, and then I didn't want to, take the risk of going live with my kids home because I didn't want to get swatted. But now we're here all the time. I'm just not going live all the time because life is just too depressing, It really is. This thing has affected me on many levels, personally, mentally. I can tell you, last week was the first time I ever went out of my house in a month. I had to go to a funeral for the kid's grandpa, and I got my stimulus check, but the only thing with that is, I'm going to let y'all know, if you get a stimulus check, a paper check, make sure you read it before you take it to the bank, because they are dated. You cannot, because I could not, mine arrived last Thursday, and it's not in full. There was money missing, but it was dated for Friday, so I could not deposit or cash it till Friday because it was dated for the 24th. So make sure if you get a paper check from the IRS, you read to see what the date is on that check, because you may have to wait. And then, I stopped off at Target on the way home. And I have to say, it was probably the most eerie, dim, and grim scenario I've ever been in. It just didn't feel right, The rest of the store is full, but the food is not. You're only allowed one packet of toilet paper per person. I did manage to get one. Not the greatest toilet paper in the world, but it'll do until further notice. I mean, it was just scary. It was actually really scary, and there wasn't even anything like in person to be afraid of. You have to wear your masks. You can't go anywhere without one. You can get a fine. One guy got arrested, but I think that was rent the cops. That wasn't. Well, that township has their own. Good morning, Brian. That township has their own police department. I mean, Suffolk PD does work there, but they have their own town municipal police officers there. And they did arrest somebody for not wearing a mask. Yeah. It's just that crazy here. It really is. It's sad and it's dim, it's grim. I mean, I wonder how we come out of this, to tell you the truth. Do we come out of this? Because now they're saying that New York's broke. You know, I'm wondering if that's why. I wonder if that's why they're going to reopen the schools. Maybe Trump offered some kind of, federal aid for the schools if they open before the school year ends. I don't know, but I mean, I don't think that's a good idea. But supposedly they're going to be working on a phase plan. I think it starts next week or the week after that. They are going to start reopening some businesses. It sounds like they're going to start with the construction type stuff first. I guess that's a need, construction's needed. I mean, I wish they would get the dentist back open because my tooth broke and it needs to come out. And I can't get it. Oh, it's just a toasted bagel with a little butter. The school has been kind enough to drop off the kids' lunches and breakfasts every day. I mean, they're paid for, so, yeah. And one Friday they gave us 2 big bags of Lender's bagels. These are not real bagels, but they'll do for now, I guess. But so yeah, this is definitely has been. This is a roller coaster ride. I want to get the hell off. It's just terrible, terrible time. I was in the 11th grade. I was 16 years old. Well, not quite. Not quite. 9/11 happened just before my birthday, so I was 15. And, I mean, it was dim and grim back then, but it wasn't like this, It wasn't this to this capacity of scary, It was scary, but this is just, it's ongoing, We keep saying we're New York strong or Long Island strong and this, and that, but it's like, I don't know, I don't know. It's one of those tough things. And it's very divided. We're very divided right now because there are people out there who want their businesses open. And I understand that, I feel horrible for anybody who's losing money or may go homeless and things like that. You know. But, the one thing that worries me is, does this keep going on or anything? They're saying that China is on their second wave. We haven't even finished the first one, so how are we going to get a second one, That's scary. I don't know. What are y'all up to? I hope y'all are safe, because this is just scary, scary times here in New York. Like I said, I never thought this would affect me personally, and it did. In the beginning, I was like, I want to live life because I have a higher chance of getting hit by a bus. Now I got a higher chance of getting corona than getting hit by a bus. Can't even get a bus now. Yeah. Last Thursday was the first time I had been out in a month. My kids haven't been able to go to their dad's house because, people are sick over there. So, I haven't even been able to take an Uber to the store to get groceries because I don't know if they're going to really want a child in their car. Instacart's been sold out since the beginning of all this. So, but now they seem to be opening up. So maybe, maybe there is that now. mean, the thing is, you do have to go out a little bit, you know. Yeah, true. Painkiller. Yeah, I've heard they're going to start working on opening businesses up again. They're starting with construction. If I read the paperwork right. And then we got this girl here. The first dog in the country who has it is a pug. No, it's not Frankie. I think his name was Walter. That's scary because, you know, pugs have breathing troubles as naturally because that's just the way their face is. So I can only imagine what it'd be like for them to have that, you know. What a sad time. Come here, girl. Come here. You want to say hello? Come here. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. You want to say hello? I know they haven't seen you in forever. Yeah? Hi. Could you imagine? I can't imagine my poor little dog, sick. Oh, Frankie's been so healthy all this time. Oh, stop it, painkiller. Could you imagine that, Frankie? We don't want coronas. No. Oh. What's up, Franks? Oh. I've even seen people put masks on the dogs. I wonder if that's what's going to happen now because, you know, Frankie's a service dog and she gets to come with me to the stores and stuff. I mean, I don't take her to every store, but, you know, I wonder if I'm going to have to, you know, she's not going to like it, though. She won't wear it. She doesn't even like to wear a sweater, nonetheless a mask, you know. I don't know. What do you do in that case? You know, I have my trip to Jersey it's still there. Supposed to go to Jersey at the end of June, and so far the hotel reservation is still there unless the hotel changes their mind. You know, the mayor of Wildwood wants to reopen because they're going to lose a lot of money if they don't, you know, and I think they're going to reopen, from what I understand, they're going to reopen the town, and then, they'll reopen the town, but it'll be up to the hotels to decide whether or not they're going to open. I mean, I don't even know how they're going to, if they would even allow me to come down there with being from dirty New York now, because that's the way I feel like. I'm from New York, we're dirty now. Dirty New York. Used to be you pass through Staten Island with the windows rolled up. Now I'm going to drive through New York with the windows rolled up because we're dirty now. We're tainted. We're disgusting, you know. Makes you want to take a bath in bleach. Not swallow it. Don't do that. Oh, Lord. I can't believe people would even fathom the idea of drinking bleach or cleaning product. Just because he said it doesn't mean you got to do it either. You know. Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen with that. I get the feeling my trip is canceled, but they just haven't, you know. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid rather slowly right about now. What's gonna happen there. I'd rather them cancel it, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I get that, Justin. Did you see there's actually there's a meme with a martini glass, and it has Lysol in it. I think it had bleach in it with a little bit of Fabuloso with a Tide Pod as the olive. I mean, you know, Fabuloso's got that fruity smell. Might offset the bleach taste. I don't know. Definitely a mess. It's definitely a mess out there. Oh, the memes are running wild out there. They sure are. I wish, you know, to a certain, you know, you have to laugh. We have to laugh about this somewhere. We do. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to, you know, say what you gotta say, and, you know, I mean, saying it's a hoax is not funny. That's nasty, but, you know, But yeah, you definitely need to have a laugh. I mean, it's not really funny anymore, but you know, I'm one of those people that you're gonna look back in 10 years and laugh about it. Yeah, yeah. But I guess on another note, we'll move this on to other things. So I don't really know what Perez Hilton said about Charlie D'Amelio. Does anybody know? I don't know. Probably not. Ew. Comet smells bad, though. I don't like the smell of Comet. It's gritty, too. I don't like using that. It actually... I know that Jamie's not a fan of Brillo pads. I don't like Comet. I don't know. That's like Brillo pads to me. I don't like it. Yuck. But, so, I don't know, it tastes fruity. Yeah, I bet. Oh no, look what came back here. Corona hair. Yeah, you're gonna have to do something about that. Oh no. Oh wow, look at that. I haven't even noticed that until just now. Oh Lord. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, at least I do mine myself, so I don't have to, worry about that. I'm sure it will, Justin. It sure will do that. Isn't that what, that happened in Sons of Anarchy? When they were going into the cleaning place. Oh, but I don't miss Charlie, and I have not watched Sons of Anarchy in quite some time, so I'm over that. What's good on TV? Oh, yeah, I watched, there's a lot of chick TV shows. Yeah, that too. I probably will. Oh, look at that. Ugh. Man, oh man. I'll have to take care of that. Wow, wow, wow. Huh. Well, that's life. You would think your hair would prosper staying inside. Yeah, I did. When I dyed my hair the last time, I had it all over here, over here. They won't touch that because my tooth is broken. Ugh. Now someone's going to yell at me because I touched my eyes. Listen, folks. If somebody's doing a video and they're touching their face, let it go. Let it go. That's their business. You don't have to point it out. Move on. Oh, wow. Drano. Well, that would make sense. Yeah. I do have a BoxyCharm box coming in today, and like I said, if I get excited and touch my face, please don't comment saying so. That's ridiculous. You know what? I actually, I have to be honest, I actually went to hit myself with a pot to see if it would work. No luck. Actually, I was going to let Jacob do it. No luck. I didn't let him do it. The first go round didn't work. It's stuck in there. It's one of those impacted wisdom teeth that broke. So I have to figure out I have to wait. They said I'll have to wait till the 15th to see if they reopen. And if it gets infected, then I can call for some medicine, but that's about it. So unless if it gets swollen or infected. And I can't really tell if it's swollen, so yeah. The cheek is swollen, probably because I hit my face with the pan. Yes, I really did it. I did a Bugs Bunny. But, you're in desperate times. Oh, don't do that. You'll get charged as a, they'll charge you for that. That one kid did that. That one stupid kid did it on TikTok, I think it was. He went in and licked all the deodorants. What a dumb kid. See, that's the one thing. Is like, I've been on TikTok for a long time. So if anyone has anything to say about that, I've been on TikTok longer than it's been called TikTok. It was called Musical.ly. And I've been on there since Musical.ly. And, it's a cool tool to have. It's cool to join because you can make a quick 30 to 60-second video, and you can, if it doesn't have copyrighted material in it, you can put it on your YouTube channel. And I have done that. The one thing with TikTok is there seems to be a lot of ridiculous challenges, like dunking your balls in soy sauce to see if they have taste buds in there. Don't be dunking these nuts. That's disgusting. Gross. I can't even believe someone, took the time to fathom this idea. And they did it. And you know what's weird is they did it before. They did it before Corona. So, I wonder what happened there. I don't see any, weird challenges on there right now. And y'all are stuck in the house. So what is it? You get stuck in the house? There's no weird challenges like that, but when you're not stuck in the house? See, that's the big thing with with this whole mess. Is that, these kids, they're bored in the house bored, bored in the house bored. But, they're not coming up with weird challenges, huh? I'm surprised. A lot of dancey dance challenges. You got the one that goes like this. And then there's something else out there. I don't know. No, I will pass on that. And the thing is, it's crazy because, see, that's the thing. It's like years ago we had those kids eating the Tide Pods, and everybody got upset for them doing it because they were being stupid, and now we got adults wanting to drink bleach. Yeah, what happened to that? Maybe if y'all ate some Tide Pods back then, maybe you would be okay now. You wouldn't get the corona if you ate Tide Pods back then, Yeah. Oh, maybe those kids are safe. Kidding. Oh, Lord. What a mess we're in now. What a terrible mess. Right? Yep, this world is definitely a crazy place right about now. And like I said, that's the weird part. That's the weird part of it all is back before this whole thing happened, kids were eating Tide Pods, dunking the balls, burning each other with salt and things like that. And they weren't stuck in the house. They were just bored as in bored. But, now you're bored in the house bored. And you're not doing stupid shit now. Oh, I guess because your parents. Yeah, you know what it is? You're stuck inside with your parents. See what happens? See that? There you go. See, there is a plus to this. The kids are stuck in the house with their parents, and the parents have to, be parents now. See, that's the other thing is, one of the biggest complaints about, people wanting the schools open is that, it sounds like people rely on the schools as a babysitter. I don't really believe that teachers are babysitters at all. Although I can tell you this, when school goes back open in September, I don't even care what the teachers' weird-ass things are in their, no, it is not a babysitter. They get paid less than babysitters. Are you kidding? Well, less if you work here. At least babysitters are given the, tools and supplies. I've seen some babysitters get paid more, but then again, the teachers here make a lot of money because, for whatever reason, my hometown school district is the highest paid school district in the nation, and you don't even get the service you get paid. They get paid to do, which sucks. But I guess you gotta have. I guess that's their hazard pay because they gotta, work in the town where, there's a lot of gang problems. Yeah. Teachers getting hazard pay. Nurses and doctors not getting hazard pay. Interesting. But, yeah. See, this is what happens when you get stuck in the house. Yeah, maybe, maybe. I know, I used to babysit for other people's kids, and I used to make $50 a day to do that. 50 a day. I mean, that's not, I mean, I was 18 years old when I did it, so it wasn't, wasn't the great, oh, this is the new, premier coffee, because I haven't made any coffee yet. Um, yeah. Because all my coffee mugs are in the dishwasher. Ooh. And payday's Friday, so I finally exhausted all that funds. So yeah, there's no Starbucks today. This one's not bad. This is probably one of the better flavors they have. Usually theirs taste gross. Mukbang. Well, I guess it's right now. As a mukbang video. I wish we could go back to doing the Dollar Tree challenges, but Dollar Tree's closed here. They actually closed them up. Yeah. I guess, well, I mean, Dollar Tree is considered essential, but I'm not 100% sure why they closed that. 7-Elevens are closed, too. They closed the one here. No 7-Eleven. I mean, they're not all closed, but most of them are. They closed. I mean, I guess it's hard to run a 7-Eleven. People going to want the hot coffee and the taquitos and such. And that's hard to do because it's now self-serve and things like that. And maybe 7-Eleven's going to have to be like a dairy barn. We don't really have those here either, dairy barn. Maybe they'll have to turn into like a dairy barn and have a drive-through. I don't know, 7-Elevens here don't have that. We don't have dairy. We had dairy barn maybe once and gone. Yeah. Starbucks is open with drive-through. That's the one thing. We do still have Starbucks. They're still open via drive-through, or you could order it through Uber Eats, which I've been doing. Some mornings you roll out of bed and you don't want to make your own coffee, so you don't. Don't want to make your own coffee. You want to get somebody else to do it. But also, if you're going to use Uber Eats and DoorDash and Grubhub, and I don't know about Postmates, I've never used that. But if you're at least going to do that, you should at least do your best to support the small businesses that they're doing on there. I just saw now, just the other day, Uber Eats for like the small time mom and pop type places. Yeah, no, well, yeah, they do expect tips, yeah. Well, I mean, with Uber Eats, you kind of do have to give them a tip, I try to give them a little extra, because, they're taking a risk to get my food here. But I did see that Uber Eats is also offering a way to the smaller restaurants, not like McDonald's or, those kinds of things. But smaller restaurants like the delis and stuff, they are offering a way to tip the small restaurants as well as the driver. So if you have that option, that's a good way of doing things. And it seems like Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash are getting more and more restaurants every day, which is awesome. Got to help them out. I mean, once this is all over, I mean, I have to be honest, I've been pretty a good customer of Amazon these days, but once this is over, do your best to support the small businesses. I kind of wonder about some of them though, like Savers. I know I wonder about Savers because I love me some Savers, but they're talking about companies that are getting bailed out. They're bailing out the wrong ones, like the cruise ship industry is getting bailed out, but U.S. Postal Service isn't getting bailed out. I hope Savers gets bailed out because, Savers, they hire a lot of handicapped people, and they donate money to organizations, too. So stuff like that should get bailed out. The Postal Service should get bailed out because, I need my mail, even though this crazy lady upstairs likes to steal it. You know, there's all that. Got lots of stuff to order these days, you know. The one downside to this is that I got part of my stimulus check last week. And if Jeffree Star had come out with his... that's not a good sound. Oh, Jacob's school bus brought lunch. You know what? As odd as it sounds, no. She's actually been leaving us alone. I haven't seen her in a while. Although that's... I'm going to take y'all outside for a little minute. That's the other thing, is that while we're supposed to be social distancing and staying inside, the lady upstairs tends to go out a lot. Both of them. The new lady, she already moved out. The new lady, Megan, she's gone. She moved out. She's done. Oh, they brought... oh, okay. I got to bring all the lunches in. Yeah. Megan's already... oh. Ooh, I think they brought Hot Pockets today. Yeah, so, yeah, Megan moved out. And rumor on the street is they already want to move somebody in her place. I mean, I understand there's people out there who are homeless and need a place to live right about now, but now's not the time to be moving people in here. Especially since these two up there like to dip and do and go out all the time. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm just bringing in the school lunch. So this is daily life. Bring you know, meals every day. That. So they bring them every day. It's, you know, variety, different things. Let's see what it is today. It looks like we got salad. Oh, salad with ranch dressing. Ooh. Oh, Caesar dressing today. Today's Caesar dressing. They usually throw a little snack in there. Let's see, what's lunch today? Y'all want to see what lunch is today? It is popcorn chicken. Oh, Jacob's going to be happy about that. Looks like we got popcorn chicken and Fruit Loops. So that's what life is right now. They bring us lunch and breakfast every day. Because we can't, you know, I don't drive, so I can't get to the store to go pick it up myself. To get to the school, rather. And they are, if you can pick it up, you know, you can do that. But there's some people out there like myself that couldn't do that. So, and it's been a big help. You know, we do use it. You know, one day, last week, they brought these burgers that, like, they actually literally tasted like Burger King burgers, you know. It was actually really good quality stuff. I always said, you know, it's a shame the school doesn't allow the parents to buy the school lunches so they could, you know, help stimulate the school. But now they're bringing them here, and actually they're really good. I mean, they get catered from a catering company. So there's that. So as far as the neighbor upstairs, unfortunately, I did wake up this morning and the wall is peeling in the bathroom again, and the ceiling has now started to turn brown. I don't know what's going to happen with that because they're not allowed to send anybody here to fix anything. So I guess we'll have to see what happens with that. I'm in no rush at this point. If the ceiling collapses, well, guess what? Somebody's got themselves a lawsuit. Not that I'm looking to do that, but you know what I'm saying? So, boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, yeah, not much on the lady upstairs. They, yeah, they do that here too. But usually in the summer, we do okay. Jacob goes to summer school, so I usually don't have to worry too much about it. I usually just have to worry about, you know, Isabel, and she's simple, you know. So we'll have to see about that. I don't know. I'm getting the idea that he's not going to get summer school this year. Because, you know, Jacob, he goes to a school for kids with special needs. And it's I got to tell you, these masks are hard to wear for long periods of time. It's hard to breathe under there. I mean, I got him a special one. See, I went on Etsy's. And I got him a Pikachu one. you know. Oh, hold on. Oh, and you know, it makes it easier for him to want to wear it, but it's hard to wear for a long period of time. I had a hard time breathing under there, and well, it is what it is. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go run because I gotta get one kid to school, and I will see y'all later. I will be putting out a video sometime today. I will have BoxyCharm video out. It's on its way today. Yay, Boxy! It's late, but it's coming. So I will see y'all later, and you know, remember, kindness is free, but spread kindness and not cooties. So stay inside. See y'all later.